So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone, the excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
And here's Kane, and it's Kane. Morocco finding their passes. Caicedo. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Rodri. And we have our very first corner. Now this could be a chance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Messi. And it's Rodri. Caicedo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Great defending, strong and determined. Camavinga. And this is Kane. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Messi! Robertson. Chelsea are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Akanji. Morocco looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Palmer. Good ball, good take. He's beaten the last man. Now it's Pedro Neto, rolls it backwards.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
He's got away. That is good alertness. Looking to play him in. Jimenez gets across to intercept that, threads one in. Opts to play it back. And he's chosen to go back. Oh, good spread.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Fernandez. Cucurella. And it's Palmer. And Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. Palmer. Serginho. He is just caressing the ball. And he lines up. Chance for a shot! And one more try! He scored! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will. and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
After 33 minutes is number 15, Palmer.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Chalobah cuts out the pass. Pedro Neto. That is a great pick out. And he's found the way past. Tries a shot! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Looking for options for movement. Turns and goes back. Pedro Neto.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's João Pedro. He could be in here. He's on it. Can he get away? The ball's gone astray. And here's Palmer. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Chelsea go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And the second half gets underway. Palmer. Caicedo. Oh, perfectly measured that. Messi! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Kane did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Bit too much weight on the pass. Robertson. Camavinga. And it's Messi. Here's Rodri. Valverde. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. The muscular approach does pay off here. Palmer. Nicely shaped ball. Vardiol kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Camavinga. Vardiol. Here's Rodri. And it's Camavinga. Robertson. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga. Here's Rodri. Some really good ball movement.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And this is Messi.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's João Pedro. Oh, that's clever. That could spell... Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Morocco have the chance to go the other way. Chalobah. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Can he finish? And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, João Pedro. Number 8, Pedro Neto.
Palmer.
Coming on the field, number 20.
Chelsea suddenly appear frail.
Number 14.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
And it's Robertson. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Vardiol. Chelsea perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Vardiol. Now it's Rodri. And it's made its way to him. He's onside. And the shot! And that's caused a worry or two. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Messi. Shot could be... Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! Morocco are back in business. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Messi. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Back when it goes. Vardiol gets into some space. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Played back in, played out wide. Messi.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He has found the way through. He's having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Robertson. Robertson tries making a foray down the right. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Kane. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And that's it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Chelsea going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
We have already started here. Camavinga. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Oh, that's a dangerous ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his...
Big chance! Goal! There is the breakthrough! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a break... And he shoots! Oh, taken with style! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about, excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And the counter is on. Now that looks a decent ball. That looks a cracking ball. Now can he find Mbappe? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chance here to counter. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's the shot! And it's in! And they've got their lead back. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Chelsea take the lead. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's in a great position here. It's a good spell of possession, this. Fernandes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Real chance here. That'll be a corner. Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. There's the header. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Hazard wins the duel this time. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh no, what has happened here? Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. That has not gone well. Looking for a runner. Camavinga cuts out the pass. Paz. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rafael Leao. Van Dijk. Rafael Leao. And this is Messi. He's on it. Can he get a decent chance? Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Caicedo. Chelsea looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He has found the way through. No way through, so back it shoots! It's a loose ball. And that has been clubbed away. Pedro Neto. Oh, super. And the shot! And the pass is intercepted. Chalobah. Good ball, good take. Well, played through for the wide man. That pass has been well intercepted. Back to the keeper it goes. Donnarumma.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Fernandes cuts it out. Messi, and he's managed to get free. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. There's the whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Chance, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Palmer plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Camavinga. And it's Azar. Decent progress down the left. And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Fernandez. And it's Serginho. Now it's Fernandez. He's in plenty of space here. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Looking for the run. Played into space out wide. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, they could be caught out here. Pedro Neto. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Messi. That's a sharp pass. Caicedo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That has ended up in no man's land. Vardiol gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this? Goes for a shot! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Substitution in progress.
Chelsea choosing to make the first change. So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Chelsea perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Camavinga gets over and intercepts. Van Dijk. And a chance! Really well taken goal.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe picks it up out wide. It's a promising position. Now this could be a chance. Gets the shot away! Now who's going to be first to this? And another try! He's done very well to get to that.
Alexander-Arnold is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. It's a mighty effort! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. So, third corner of the game. Here's the header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That's a cute ball. That's good vision. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Fernandez. Looking for options for movement. And it's played. Big header! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Chelsea take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Oh, terrible pass.
Vardiol.
Robertson kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Palmer.
Oh, great feat, that.
Palmer. There he goes, motoring forward. Camavinga. Knocks it into space. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pedro Porro gets over and intercepts. Not the most accurate pass. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And it's Robertson. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's Pedro Neto. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And a chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. It's a really well-measured ball. Flashes and climbs up big! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Chelsea still without a single shot on target. Cucurella. Now it's Fernandes. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, this could be a chance. There's a sharp little bit. Chance! Oh, off the bar! That is ended up in no man's land. Taken back almost at once. Fernandes. Serginho. Aims beyond the defence. 30 minutes gone. Fernandes. And Caicedo, nicely spread. Looking to play him in.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. He's through here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Cucurella.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's got away. Picked out brilliantly. Serginho could move up a gear here. That'll do under the circumstances. Great vision. He has found a way through. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Knocks it into space. Palmer. Rodri, foot in. Palmer takes control of it and he's on the move. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Can he get it through? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway. So the first half brought no goals. Chelsea different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Soboslai. Robertson.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That is a great pick out. Shot a goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Yildiz, and he plays one through. He's away, and the shot! It's there! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Turkey are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Passing nice and neat.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cucurella looking for options for movement.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that is a good ball. Kane! Oh, what has happened here?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Rodri puts his foot on the gas. Oh, that's clever. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And for a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Turkey finding their passes. Now it's Messi. And the counter is on. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Fernandez. Nicely weighted ball. This looks promising. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. 75 minutes played. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Soboslai! De Bruyne knocks it out wide. Oh, nicely intercepted. The pass has gone astray. It's run loose here, and he's managed to get free. Takes it. It's a mighty effort. He's got a goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Turkey are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their...
And the shots! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Szoboszlai is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Turkey with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get on the end of this? De Bruyne. Palmer. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? That pass has been well intercepted. Szoboszlai. It's been slipped through. Now this could be a chance. Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
A case now of complete control. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And we're done. Chelsea suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the end. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. De Bruyne. Dani Olmo gets into some space. Played into the middle. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. He's had it taken off him. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best of his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course.
And he's had a hit! Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cucurella, and can he finish it? And he thumps it clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That has been cut short. Robertson. First quarter of an hour gone. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Kane. Kane takes control of it and he's on the move. Is there any... Great chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Guardiola. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide.
Can he finish? And it's De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rijkaard. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Dani Olmo. Good read, needed to be. Pedro Neto. He's a sharp little ball here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Tomori. Now De Bruyne. Messi. Messi goes steaming forward. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's a good... He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
De Bruyne. Wriggles his way through. Oh, just skips past his man. Guardiola. And it's Olmo. To Messi.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
It's a searching pass. Well read, nice interception. Hakimi. Rijkaard. And it's Serginho. Oh, good-looking ball. Takes a shot! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's goal, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Chelsea grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Plays the return pass. Kane. Nicely weighted ball. De Bruyne! And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And we come to
So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're just settling back into this second half. Van Dijk. Tomori. And Hakimi. And it's De Bruyne. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That's very neat. Tomori. Driving forward. Now it's Fernandes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that has been clubbed away. Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. And it's Fernandes. Robertson driving forwards. He is through here. Now there's a fine ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Dani Olmo. Great defending, strong and determined. Caicedo. João Pedro. And here's Neto. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Rijkaard. Robertson. It's a good run down the right. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. De Bruyne. Almost an hour gone. Serginho. Well, quality clearly tries a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
8, Pedro Neto. Number 15, Para. Number 27, Serginho. Coming on the field, number 20, Kane. Number 14, Messi.
De Bruyne. More and more pressure on the ball here.
Number 18,
Chelsea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Messi. For De Bruyne. And it's Rijkaard. Van Dijk. Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Kukurea. And it's Son Heung-min. And Fernandez. And it's Jimenez. Kukurea. Danny Olmo does really well to win the ball there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kukurea. And Caicedo. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Caicedo. It's a good foot in there. Now it's Mbappe.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And here's Mbappe. Looking to play him in.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And the pass is intercepted. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Kane. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Might be danger here. Messi ploughing through the middle. Now it's Kane. And he's had it nicked away. Fernandez. Tomori.
There will be 1 minute added time.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's De Bruyne. And he's in on goal. Played up towards the front line. And that's that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Cucurella. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Delivered across. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
They want to be quick to recover this. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's there to head it!
Goal! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Goal! After 11 minutes is number 13, Cucurella.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That'll be a throw-in.
And he's forced to go back. Son Heung-min goes sliding in. Nicely weighted ball.
Played in deep.
Fagioli. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. It's Camavinga. Chelsea are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Well, that pass isn't the best.
So what can they make of this?
Well, played right into his path.
Real chance!
And he hits the net! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a...
Decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Fernandez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's tried one!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Elche have the chance to go the other way. Stood up well to him there. Can he get on the end of this? Pedro Neto, and the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Alexander-Arnold. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Tchouaméni. Robertson. That's a good run down the left.
Oh, sweet feet.
Good ball, good take. Look at the space. Fagioli!
Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Fagioli. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's in plenty of space here. And they can't read. Pass somewhat off target. Kamavinga. Akanji. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Out of play for a throw. Now it's Palmer. Oh, that's a key interception. Chelsea heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Messi. He is just caressing the ball. Cucurella did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Messi. Tchouaméni. Well, that is one way to stop him. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Palmer. And now the breakaway. And the shot's on here. Oh, just skips past his chance. Yes! And the lead is extended still further. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it.
Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to...
And we hit half-time. Oh, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Chelsea have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Cucurella. And that is out of play. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Palmer.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hops for safety. Caicedo. Cucurella running with the ball. Serginho could try cutting inside here. He is through here. In comes the corner. Well, the first goal came from this. And now they can spring out of defence. Caresses it through. Robertson takes a shot. No mistake! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys. Can he get it through?
Pretty robust defending.
Pedro Neto. There's the shot! He has done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Good play on the left-hand side here. He has found the way through. And it's Kane! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And he cuts out the supply. Palmer.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Serginho has it out wide and in space. He's picked it, takes a shot! And yes, it's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next...
Shot, surely! Oh, taken with style! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now, can they get him away? Picked out, and the finish! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell.
He's going for goal! That is ended up in no man's land.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Elche appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's got away. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they've got a throw. Chouameni. No, he is not giving anything away. Akanji.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he's intervened well there.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Great vision. Oh, it's Palmer! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? In he goes again! He's scored! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at. Could be danger here. And he's chance for a shot! They've scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Pedro Neto, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
We have already started here. Mbappe has given away a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Now it's Pedro Neto.
Pedro Neto! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Chelsea with the corner, they're first.
Palmer with the short one.
Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Rafinha.
There's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's there to hit it!
He's missed, but not by that far. Now it's Pedro Neto. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He'll try to keep this alive. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's managed to get free.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And that'll be a goal kick. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fella, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional...
Oh, what has happened here? Ball swung in. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Serginho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's Camavinga. Great chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Rafinha is offering a right smile there.
Pedro Neto. He has found the way through. Decent chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Kane has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
He's gone for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
It's Kane! Goal! Barcelona! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Passes short and sharp. He's having a go! It's anyone's ball now. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Camavinga. And he's had a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Can he get on the end of this? And the counter is on. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Kane. Oh, he's through and Kane! Robertson. Caicedo. Now it's Pedro. Quality ball. Jimenez gets over and intercepts. Palmer. Can he get it through? Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for the run. And he shoots! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
37 minutes is number 10.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now, can they get him away? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ball is over the line. Played in deep. Gusto clears.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence.
Rafinha.
Gets into a good position. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Messi considers his options. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that was very necessary. And he's intervened well there. Now it's João Pedro. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Kane. Spread it left. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And the half-time whistle goes. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution on the field, number 21, João Pedro.
That gets things going for the second half.
Pedro Nacho.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Threads one in, and this is Kane. Shoots! And it's Cucurella. Chelsea different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Camavinga. Chalobah makes the interception. Now it's Messi. Now it's Kane. Serginho. Serginho stood his ground strongly. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's in plenty of space here. Chalobah spots it and intercepts.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Tries to pass it through. That has been cut short. Now it's Messi. And this is Kane. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Serginho, he's found a way. And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe.
Serginho. Now it's Kane. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that is a little undercooked. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And this is Messi, and this is Kane. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Chelsea perhaps contemplating their next change here. And here's Kane. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Foden picks it up out wide. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Played back in. Can he finish? Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Cucurella. And here's Kane. Now it's Messi. And they win it back again. That has ended up in no man's land. He is through here. Now it's Foden. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, Waters! And again! Oh, it's hit the post!
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Foden. Lewandowski, skillfully cut out. He is so... Foden! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth corner of the game. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's fabulous. Stood up well to him there. Now that looks a decent ball. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves. There's a quick free kick. Knocks it into space. Serginho. That's that, the end. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. And after all of that, Jim, what do you think? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for... Shot, surely! Goal, Germany! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pass somewhat off target. Robertson. Akanji gets over and intercepts. That's a little off target. Knocks it into space. This looks promising. He's shifting. Shot a goal! In for the pieces! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Chelsea grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's...
Great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Germany with the corner, they're first. Vinicius Junior plays it short. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's been slipped through. He's gone for goal. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Serginho, can he get it through? And he was alert to it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's through, now is he in? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That has not gone well. Robertson. And it's Caicedo. Chelsea ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Serginho. Fernandez. And here's Neto. And he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he was quick to react. And that is a little undercooked. Yamal. Decent chance! Has a look up and drives it forward. Akanji calmly anticipates. Caicedo. João Pedro has found the net here, of course. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Chalobah. For Palmer. Now it's Pedro Neto.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And that could set him on his way. Jimenez promptly onto that, and that is that. It's Mendes.
Such good technique.
Bruno Mendes. Well, that is a good challenge from him. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's only too happy to take that back. Nicely weighted ball. Palmer. Fernandez. Akanji gets a foot in here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ah, he's given it away. That's a nicely shaped ball. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mendes drives forward on the overlap. He is through here. They're urging him to... And the finish! Goal, Germany! And again they hit the front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making...
And there's the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Tries to play it through. Pedro Neto. Now it's Palmer. He's played it back. Fernandez. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Just off target.
Palmer is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Jimenez.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And they're quick to get it back. Germany disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Played with speed from back to front. And he plays one through. Caicedo. And it's Azar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Under an awful lot of pressure. Deftly away. Nicked it back promptly. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Serginho. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done. It's Morata! It's there! 2-2! through to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
He's found a way through. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Palmer. Caicedo. Just eases him off the ball. Great vision. Mbappe. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And the shot! And it's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Chelsea give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Valverde. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he welcomes it in. Vinicius Junior. Cross it. Climbs up big! Valverde. And it's Robertson. To Messi. Caicedo. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's a fine interception. Morata. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, important interception. And he can clear it away. And this is Morata. And he's found a way past. He's through and all alone. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Germany blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Van Dijk makes the interception. Oh, that's well spotted. Caicedo. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get on the end of this? That's been slipped through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Germany clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Kane.
3 minutes added time.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Now it's Kane. He's found a way through. No, it's come to nothing. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Chelsea cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents.